Hello everyone. Imagine you have created an innovative product, like an eco-friendly packaging material that could revolutionize the food industry. You are eager to license it to a global manufacturer, but what happens if your agreement violates international trade laws or misses key compliance steps? Such oversights can lead to costly penalties, or even the loss of intellectual property rights. Regulatory compliance is the safety net that ensures your licensing agreement is valid, enforceable, and aligned with legal standards. Licensing agreements are the backbone of many successful partnerships, but with a strong understanding of the legal frameworks governing them, even the best intentions can succeed. Knowing the rules lets you protect your IP, foster trust between parties, and confidently expand into new markets. Objectives of the lecture. In this lecture, we will explore why regulatory compliance is critical in licensing agreements. Understand key legal considerations, including intellectual property laws, competition regulations, and international trade rules. Learn strategies to ensure compliance and prevent legal disputes. Whether drafting or reviewing a licensing agreement, mastering regulatory compliance is essential to your success. Why regulatory compliance is important. Regulatory compliance ensures licensing agreements align with the laws of the regions where they operate. Non-compliance can lead to several issues. Financial penalties. Violating competition laws or trade regulations can produce hefty fines. Contract invalidity. An agreement that breaches legal standards may be deemed unenforceable. Brand damage. Non-compliance can tarnish a company's reputation, leading to losing trust from partners and customers. For example, a technology company licensing its software globally must comply with export regulations in each country. Missing these requirements could result in blocked sales or revoked permissions to operate. Key legal frameworks in licensing. Several legal aspects shape and govern licensing agreements. Intellectual property protection. Licensing agreements depend on enforceable intellectual property rights. Patents, trademarks, and copyrights must be registered in all jurisdictions where the license will apply. For instance, a trademark registered only in one country may not protect your brand if another uses it elsewhere. Antitrust and competition laws. These laws prevent anti-competitive practices. Licensing agreements must avoid terms that unfairly restrict competition, such as unreasonable exclusivity clauses. Violations can lead to investigations or penalties. Contract law. Well-drafted agreements define key terms like royalty structures, termination clauses, and territory restrictions. Ambiguities in these areas can lead to disputes and lawsuits. International trade regulations. Licensing across borders requires compliance with trade laws, tariffs, and restrictions. For example, some countries have specific rules for technology transfer agreements, which must be considered before finalizing a deal. Strategies for ensuring compliance. Licensors and licensees can take several steps to meet legal requirements. Conduct thorough research. Understand the country's laws, including local IP regulations and trade restrictions. Engage legal experts. Consult attorneys specializing in licensing to ensure agreements comply with all relevant laws. Include safeguard clauses. Address termination conditions, dispute resolution methods, and compliance monitoring within the contract. Regular audits. Periodic reviews help ensure the licensee is adhering to contract terms and maintaining compliance. Priya's global licensing journey. Priya developed a unique cosmetic formula and licensed it to European and Asian manufacturers. She assumed her patent in the US automatically protected her in other markets, but an Asian competitor copied her formula. Priya discovered she had failed to register her IP in that region, leaving her vulnerable. She had to halt her licensing operations to fix the oversight, losing valuable time and revenue. Morale. Licensing agreements rely on comprehensive compliance with international IP laws. Protecting IP globally is essential to successful licensing. Common pitfalls in regulatory compliance. Avoiding common mistakes ensures smoother licensing operations. Each country has its own rules for licensing, especially regarding IP registration and usage. Failing to research local laws can jeopardize agreements. Vague contracts. Ambiguity in clauses related to royalties, territories, or quality standards can lead to disputes. Ignoring monitoring responsibilities. Licensors who don't monitor licensee activities risk quality or compliance standards breaches. A ship in international waters. Imagine a licensing agreement as a ship sailing through international waters. The ship might stray into restricted zones without a clear understanding of maritime laws or face unexpected fines. Regulatory compliance is like having a knowledgeable captain who navigates these waters safely, ensuring smooth sailing for all involved. Addressing compliance issues at the outset allows businesses to create a solid framework that supports their partnerships.